How many times can you rebuild from apocalypse? On Dominaria, we've almost lost count. As we celebrate a world reborn, darkness is growing. Each day wasted brings us closer to ruin. I've lived through this cycle, and I know this time it will be different. Together, we will crush this evil at its source. Forever. Dominaria cannot wait. And neither will we.
Look around you. War is coming. You fought for Dominaria before. Stood against impossible odds and won.
This isn't my fight anymore.
This is everyone's fight.
I've moved on. I'm not the hero. You remember?
You have to be. Evil is taking root. But this time, you won't be alone. Heroes are rising. Legends of the past and future. Join us. Remember who you are. You belong with us. You are a planeswalker.
How many times can you rebuild from apocalypse? On Dominaria, we've almost lost count. As we celebrate a world reborn, darkness is growing. Each day wasted brings us closer to ruin. I've lived through this cycle, and I know this time it will be different. Together, we will crush this evil at its source. Forever. Dominaria cannot wait. And neither will we.
Look around you. War is coming. You fought for Dominaria before. Stood against impossible odds and won.
This isn't my fight anymore.
This is everyone's fight.
I've moved on. I'm not the hero. You remember?
You have to be. Evil is taking root. But this time, you won't be alone. Heroes are rising. Legends of the past and future. Join us. Remember who you are. You belong with us. You are a planeswalker.
Celebrate a world reborn. Darkness is growing. Each day wasted brings us closer to ruin. I've lived through this cycle, and I know. This time it will be different. Together, we will crush this evil at its source. Forever. Dominaria cannot wait. And neither will we.
Welcome to Paprykarz. This is Bartek, and
I am Michał.
we will be watching a next round, which I'm not sure which one it is.
It's a fifth round of the
Fifth.
last chance qualifier for the tomorrow's LCQ.
Awesome. And we have deck lists, and it's
It will be the match between the Uwu approach and
the black-green.
Constrictor.
Yeah,
And the pilot of the black-green Constrictor is Jarek Marciniak.
yeah, that's our friend. We know him.
And the Uwu, I have no idea.
There. It's
Grabowski Wojciech. Yeah.
Grabowski Wojciech.
Is the pilot. I think in the game one, Uwu approach has a little upside toward the
Yeah.
BG constructor,
Yep.
but after sideboard is
Oh yeah.
okay. So approach is on the play. We see. Okay, it was approach has mulligan to 6. He has only lands and leaves on his hand.
Yeah, that's
Now
not
it's
bad.
Yeah, now he draws syncopate, so
Yep.
he's secure.
And it's a
Okay,
Branch Walker. He had a
aggressive counter spell.
yes. That's funny because Marciniak had a chance to play Siphoner, but he didn't. So maybe he was expecting.
Yeah, I think he will keep Siphoner as long as he can to secure that it will stick to the battlefield.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's just throwing the the worst 2-drops and keeping Siphoner in hand.
Yeah, but now with drawing
Yeah,
some gas,
you
he-
can't wait too long.
Yeah, he have a counter spell, the seal away, the glyph on his hand. So
Yeah, that hand is perfect now.
And Jarek have Snake, Siphoner, Gearhulk, I think,
Yep.
Harvester, and land.
This
So
hand. Hmm?
It's not a very good hand against Uwu. Ah, okay, there is the Jade Light, it's quite better.
Yeah. But if he draws Teferi at any point, that's really good because he has those 1-for-1.
And there is
Oh,
another-
and there she is.
But he have a Taplan, so
Yeah, he can still do it, but I think he's okay because
Yeah.
he has a seal away to maybe.
to card the Siphoner or
Yeah. But he might wanna draw 2 cards. I don't know.
yeah, I think because then he will untap with the Teferi, untap to
Mm.
land, have a seal away.
Oh yeah, that's usually really good. So this turn for Jarek is super important. And here goes the Siphoner.
No, the snake
the
will-
snake. Yeah, he only has 1 black mana.
Oh, okay, no. So Siphoner.
Yeah, yeah. He has this issue that he only has 1 black mana. That is what's keeping.
Him from double spelling.
Yeah. Because you would want to drop the snake and then Siphoner for extra energy, obviously.
And they're coming draw too.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, but right now the board is getting. It got a little bigger for Teferi, but the seal away is still. Oh,
there's
yeah. But he cannot play Teferi and have 4 mana yet.
Yeah, but he can play Teferi, have Steal Away and Disalo
Yeah,
open.
yeah.
But I think he will wait. Or
Yeah, I think he's quite safe to do it, because there's no way she will die if he pluses her.
no, if Jarek will play a threat, he can crew
Yeah.
the Harvester.
Yeah, you're right. But that's still gonna be a 4 damage to Teferi.
Yeah, but Jarek have a Gear Hulk in his hand, so if he will distribute counters in smart way,
Oh yeah, the Gear Hulk would be... but Gear Hulk can be disallowed.
yeah, that's true.
But then she dies, because
Yeah.
that's 5 damage.
He, not she.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Teferi is not a woman yet.
Yeah, okay. That's true. Not yet.
You never know this time.
That's true.
But I think Wojciech has still a very good position. They have
That really depends. Really, if Teferi dies now, he doesn't have much, and there's gonna be lots of permanents. And the Siphoner, I'm not sure how much energy, but that's gonna...
I
he has plenty energy.
Yeah, I think Jarek has now 1 energy because he get 1 from Siphoner, 2 from Aether Harvester.
Yeah, so he has more.
Okay, so he decides to not play Gear Hulk.
Yeah, he's gonna get punished now.
No, because he drew a Ballista.
Ah, right. So he's gonna finish Teferi up, yeah?
Yeah. I think he needs to grab
Yeah.
the
He wants to give himself a shot at Teferi living. Obviously, a Siphoner would be better target.
But you want to save.
Yes. I wonder... Oh, yeah, right. Because it comes with 2.
Cool.
That was fine play.
Yeah. Now
Right
Jarek-
now, he's really ahead.
Yeah. Advantage bar is.
Yeah, we don't have it here
Jarek.
yet.
Okay, and he grabbed the Chupacabra. He have 2 lands in Chupacabra, so he just choose the threat.
Right. Any threat is good now.
Yeah.
He's probably aware of the seal of Settle the Wreckage, so he's probably not gonna go with everything.
Yeah.
Also, this Siphoner, I think he's...
Yeah, it will draw a lot of gas.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. That's 2 cards. This...
Yeah, now Jarek have more cards in hand than control. I have a better board state.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It's a really good
He's
spot to
really
be.
far away right now. Far ahead, I mean.
And I think it's a quite important round for our players. Because
Right. Post-Cyber, things change.
Yeah, and I think the winner is going to top 8. This is the fight
Oh,
for top 8.
yeah. They both have 9 points, right?
I'm not sure.
We don't have
this
that information.
But I think
I'm sure Jarek has 9 points. So.
yeah, because the draws was saved for people that was going 3-0. So now we probably see the last game that couldn't draw to get to the top 8.
Right.
Probably the winner is.
Oh, that's so much gas right now.
Yeah, but he can Disalo and still have Settle.
Yeah,
open,
yeah.
So
So maybe if Jarek goes with everything, then we have a game.
yeah, but I don't think so.
Yes.
Like now, attacking with 2 of your creatures is okay because it didn't.
Especially since I think he still has like 2 energy left. So attacking with Siphoner would be not cool.
Yeah.
Because you can get the extra card.
Yes.
I'm not sure about the energy, but... Oh, yeah. That's really...
I don't like this attack very much.
Me neither. I think that's too... Right now you lose so much value. Not only you lose 3 creatures, but that extra card from Siphoner.
Yeah, I probably understand the Jarek plan because he left the Ballista. He can try to drop the Gear Hulk next turn to just put all the counters on the Ballista.
Yeah.
But Wojciech have cast
out.
out on his hand, so he can respond to a Gear Hulk trigger to remove the Ballista.
He is still in trouble, but
Yeah.
attacking with the...
Whole team was a mistake.
Yes. That I don't like the attack with the Siphoner. That Siphoner was
Yeah.
was a problem for Wojtek. Here goes.
Okay, so Jarek in response sacrifice the Ballista, go to the face. Okay.
We have a Gear Hulk, Chupacabra, and something else.
But on the other hand, Wojciech is now on top deck mode. He have only land in his hand. So
Yeah, but green is low on gas as well.
Yeah.
If the Gear Hulk gets killed, that's
Yeah, because he has Aether Hub and
He has a
Chupacabra.
land and Chupacabra. If he can get rid of, oh,
This allow one
well,
turn.
he's gonna take a big big hit to his face now.
Yeah, 8 damage, so
Yeah.
2 turn clock.
Oh yeah. But that's an extra siphoner,
Yeah, but it will be probably get countered.
right?
Yeah, but still Teferi from the top is okay for.
It's funny, actually. I wonder if Jarek shouldn't just run the Chupacabra, because Wojtek is so far behind that he might need to disallow that, and then
true.
the siphoner resolves. And I don't think those lists, because this is a probably very popular list, it does not run any creatures in the main. So keeping the Chupacabra in your hand against that, there's just no reason. Maybe Jarek was expecting some blue Gear Hulks.
Okay, and then we have a second matchup.
Alright.
Is some kind of mono blue devotion.
Oh yeah. I know this deck. That's that's.
I know.
that's the
We
mono
have talked about this deck today because
yes,
it's
and
really
about the pilot too.
yeah, it's a really edgy deck. It's not common to play this.
Not at all.
And on the other side, we have a.
And I can already tell that they're playing a post-board game, because the mono blue brings in the familiars and actually brings mechanized production and puts it on either harvester or the familiar to
Yeah.
create copies, which is really cool. I saw the game where he was making a harvester each game, and that harvester was chump blocking Hazoret
and
every
get
single
life.
turn and gaining 3 life, which was pretty sick. Yeah.
And we see that he have unblockable creature that draw him a
Yes,
card every
with a
turn.
curious obsession. That's a big edge.
But
We don't know the life total,
Yeah,
but
we are not aware of the life total, but
he might be in some danger. We might be going back to our. No, they're still sideboarding, and there's a lot to talk about it, because, as Michał said, the first game is really, the control has an edge, but the sideboard is really great. The bestiaries, actually he runs 3 bestiaries.
yeah. But in other hand, I see that this Uwu control build have
Yep.
Knight of Grace in his
Yeah.
sideboard, which are really good against this matchup. History of Benalias, additional Fumigates, Lyra's Downbringer,
Oh,
so
yeah.
he can Torrent or Gearhart in
Oh, yeah.
sideboard, so he can go creature heavy to
Yep.
prevent Jarek from the really
Yeah,
dynamic start.
It's kind of funny. He probably takes out those Chupacabras, and now some big creatures are coming in.
But he will still have the 2 Vraska's Contempt because he have no Vraska's Contempt in main deck, yeah?
Yeah, he
So-
probably brings those in against
And
Teferi.
the Lifecraft Bestiary,
Oh yeah, that's the main card. And the
Duresses.
the Raska Relic Seekers probably coming in
Yeah,
as well. So yeah,
it really depends how you control is
Yeah.
siding.
it's interesting. The Constrictor deck has 2 Shaper Sanctuary, but I'm not sure if they're coming in.
I think they're quite bad in this matchup because
Yeah,
there is
not enough point
yeah,
removal.
Yeah, that's true. It's really good against Espers and Mono Blacks, but against
Yeah,
white
yeah,
black.
I
White
think
blue
I agree. I think I agree, but knowing Jarek, I think he might bring those in, because I saw that they did some good work for him, but he played against like a blue-black, like mono removal deck.
Yeah.
And I don't know. He shouldn't bring those in.
And now, okay, so blue-white control will be on the play.
Oh yeah, because he lost.
Okay, Channeler gets countered.
Yep.
In this.
That channeler would, that channeler would put the counters.
Yeah, so. But I think the board states look really good for Mono Blue because he can just block.
Yeah, on paper, but we don't know how much.
Yeah,
life.
yeah, that's true.
Because if he's attacking, if he's just
And he has a really low mana because we can see that Mono Red has 5 lands already and Blue is still stick on 3.
that was interesting. Wojtek didn't block with familiar. Obviously, the familiar would die after prowess trigger, but would give him a card. So maybe he has that mechanized production.
Yeah. Oh, but there is a second familiar, so
Alright.
he again gain a bunch of life.
Yeah, that card is good.
Yeah,
in this
it's-
matchup.
It really is.
Oh, we can look at the
Ooh.
hands.
Two tap lands, Ascanta, Knight, Lyra,
Yeah.
Cast Out.
That's
Hate
a
is
little
not-
clunky.
Yeah, but he have 2 1 mana cycling cards
Right.
in his hand. So
Yeah, I think he'll keep it, but
It's a bit clunky.
Yes.
That's, and there is a duress turn 1 duress from Jarek side.
oh, well, someone is searching something here, and we are distracted.
Okay, sorry. Okay, Jarek didn't play duress turn 1, or did he? Because I was not aware. No,
yeah,
he didn't.
I'm not maybe he wants to delay it. It's also a valid strategy because maybe he wants to just nail it before the saddle, or. But I'm not sure. So he found the next land.
And Ascanta is going down.
Yeah, yeah, and that Ascanta is problem if Jarek cannot.
Yeah, because right now control need only lands with the hand full of
Right,
gas.
that hand is stacked.
Yeah,
It's so good.
so Ascanta really helps to look for
Yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
Because now if he will hit land drop every turn, he can play cast out into
here
Teferi, into Knight,
Here comes
into
the Duress.
Lyra. Okay, yeah.
He's gonna cycle that. It's interesting.
Yeah, and he find the land. So he can only take out Teferi from this hand.
Yeah, which is not a bad hit.
Yeah, but seeing this hand,
This hand is great.
yeah,
And actually, you know, when we talk about it, I saw Jarek's hand and it looks so fair. So, I mean, weak compared to what Wojciech's doing. It had like just another branch walker, I think, Chupacabra, which actually is good here.
yeah, Chupacabra there is good. No, there's,
Oh no, there's no Chupacabra.
it's Jade Light Ranger and Gear Hulk.
I'm a little blind.
We can see Jarek Graveyard, so we didn't see what he is
Yes,
exploring.
3 lands and a Gear Hulk, and that hand is not great.
Maybe we will able to fix it. I will ask.
Weź tam idź, powiedz, żeby Jarek trochę deck przesunął kamerę, bo nie widzimy graveyardu i to eksploruje. W sensie w prawo jego. Tak, tak.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we will try
We
to.
asked a friend to put the library a little bit on camera so we can see what he's exploring and stuff.
Yeah, because he has a lot of explores to do. So
Yeah, that's important.
okay.
But this hand looks. I mean, I'm scared for him right now.
yeah, especially that control player has find his fifth land.
Yeah, he has so much gas and strong creatures too. And those 2 creatures can't attack through a Knight of Grace.
Yeah, he's still
So-
2/2, but
So he is in so much trouble right now. I mean, obviously the life totals are high, but also this Ascanta is working, you know, and it's 3 cards already there. If it flips, gets even harder.
okay. So one counter. And second. Okay, so he explores something.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is not a land.
Yeah, we
Okay.
still don't see it, but well.
Okay, next land from Ascanta. So
Oh, yeah,
he may want to put in. Yeah,
he put the land
yeah, to
from
the
Ascanta.
graveyard. Because
I think he found another Gear Hulk.
yeah,
Oh man.
I think it's a wise decision because he wants to fill his graveyard to make Ascanta flip to land. So
Right.
then Gear Hulks are valid and.
Right.
Okay, now okay, so Jarek put another Gear Hulk in his graveyard. So he is looking for some kind of removal spell to kill the Lyra.
Here comes the big guy.
And probably he is... he must put a lot of counter on one creature to
Something
be able
needs to have a 6 toughness.
Yeah.
Probably. Well, that's not gonna have it. It's
We are-
really hard to do it, actually.
Yeah, because you can't go all in, because one removal spell is just killing your plan.
That's true, but I mean, what choice? See, those counters are not achieving what,
Yeah.
you know. Actually, the Lyra might attack, so those creatures are.
I'm not sure if Lyra can attack. Because
Yeah,
if Lyra will
it's too
attack,
much
he
damage.
opening, yeah.
But you know, on the other hand, he now has a Gear Hulk. I'm not sure what kind of instant he has. I think one of those was Illumination.
Yeah, he can draw 2 cards,
That's,
find some
you know,
gasoline.
that doesn't help you live, you know. I mean, not
I
instantly.
think Jarek have Vraska on his hand.
Raska?
Vraska, Vraska
The
Relic Seeker.
Walker?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that will do.
Okay, going for 2/5.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a Vraska.
Yeah, if he can resolve that, that's nice. He has a
He will,
gear.
yeah, he will probably attack first to force Wojciech to tap out for Gear Hulk to ensure that Vraska will be not countered.
Yeah, I think the attack also with Lyra was good. You know, when you have those Gear Hulks, I don't think the opponent can like. On the other hand, another Gear Hulk would be, you know.
Okay,
sick.
Jarek trying to smash.
Yep. And I think he doesn't have a counter spell in the graveyard, so
Yeah.
she's gonna die.
Yeah, but Jarek is aware only of one Gear Hulk in Wojciech's hand.
Yeah. Yeah, the problem is he doesn't have great spells for them.
Yeah, but third Gear Hulk will hit the
Yeah,
draw
the
2,
elimination.
then he have Ascanta trigger, he can find some kind of sweeper.
Yeah, that's true. But that board on the left side is getting dangerously
Big,
wide and big, you know.
Yeah, Jarek did not attack.
And here we go. He gets also this Gear Hulk is reducing the amount of cards in the graveyard, so it's delaying the Ascanta flip. But I think he's fine with that. So he drops another land there.
Yeah, he have a lot of.
What did he find? Oh,
2 lands and illumination.
oh yeah, that is not what he is looking for.
He can cycle the illumination and then hit the Gear Hulk into the second to the illumination once again. He has 7 mana open, so he can draw 3 lands,
Yeah, that is valid.
and he's attacking with Gear Hulk to Vraska.
Oh man, that is. And that's I think triple block there.
But it's a really good decision, I think, because Vraska can just minus kill the Gear Hulk,
Yep.
and the play is forcing Jarek to block and
Sure. Takes away the really good, decent target. Yeah, that Raska is a problem though, because she's there and doing like creating value.
Yeah, Vraska can plus. Really important is that next turn, Vraska can destroy the Skanta if he
Yep.
will not flip.
But if I think he can get it flipped
Yeah, it's a
by cycling and not gear hulking into elimination, which
That's true.
is a waste of mana, I suppose.
He can not even cycling, he can just play the elimination. He can
Right.
just tap 4 mana and
Oh yeah, that's better. Yeah. I'm playing too much with drakes, so you
Yeah.
only cycle those and make drakes. You forget about that card draws 2 cards, or cast out can exile something.
okay, safe attack from Jarek. He don't want to go with the whole team. Okay, so there we have a cycle.
See, he also played with drakes. Oh, okay, no,
okay.
he doesn't.
But he still will flip Ascanta. He will just put the card from Ascanta into a graveyard, and then it flips. It's 7 cards.
Ah, right. How did that happen? I thought that's 5. He had 5 cards, but.
Yeah, that is nice because he have a pirate with his black,
Oh yeah.
and Vraska is also black.
Right.
Wow, so it's
So
2
that
for
that
draw.
was great
Yeah.
blocks. And right now he can put pressure on Raska again.
And he have destroying the artifact in his hand, so he can destroy the Gear Hulk and go for Vraska.
Right. Or a treasure.
But Jarek have a Chupacabra still, so now probably Chupacabra will hit the field.
Yeah, and kill the gear hulk.
Yeah. So it's quite even game. They are.
That's a cool game.
Yeah, they're trading really.
We changed the perspective a few times. We thought, oh, he's ahead. Oh, he's ahead.
Yeah.
And
And this is what Magic is about.
yes.
This is when it's become interesting. Okay, so Chupacabra eating Gear Hulk. Little upside of this situation.
the
Now
treasure.
he is now forced to put the card from Ascanta to the graveyard. If it's something good, and this is a Fumigate,
Oh yeah.
and because he
But
didn't.
he forgot, I think, about the trigger.
Yeah, he was just.
He was just so hypnotized by this fumigate. I mean, when you can destroy everything.
Yeah. I mean.
That's important. The
Yeah,
small
this is, but
thing-
you couldn't get catch into the moment. You have to
Oh,
play
yeah.
slowly, remember about your
Yeah,
triggers.
yeah.
Because
But I also did it sometimes.
okay, but Jarek decided to not destroy Daskanta. He put another pirate, sorry.
yeah.
Uh,
Yes, I think Jarek has this kind of style that he likes to protect his and sustain his own tournaments instead of disrupting. Oh, I don't know.
this is
It's probably too many.
yeah. So we should call it. There is a mistake in the game state.
Yeah. he
I
shouldn't
will
have.
go and inform them to stop.
Oh, yeah. Or just tell a judge? Yeah, so my co-caster went to save the day, and he found that he actually flipped the Ascanta now and just drew a cast out and took away the Raska.
The judge is coming to the table, so probably game will be stopped.
Yeah, but it's really not that important, I suppose.
Yeah, but it's
I
a
know,
mistake.
Okay, so people facing that way. You should have the cards you're...
Right now it really looks good to for Wojtek, because he responded to Raska, flipped his Ascanta.
Yeah, so
He's probably gonna get a warning for that. Yeah.
and he will hate us forever for this.
Oh yeah. Well, he doesn't know it's you, so. We're not sure what they're
Yeah, we can hear the
players. Yeah.
what Wojtek have in his hand right now,
I don't really know.
but he has Ascanta.
I know one thing: the the green deck does not do well from this position when it's on when it's in a top deck mode against the flipped Ascanta, and the blue white is just much better. And
Yeah, we see the warning there.
yes, he takes the sip of water to cool himself down there. You need to do that.
Oh, so the second game already ended in the background.
Yeah, that was a red against something. So
Now going mono blue.
yep.
Okay, so Ascanta is going. Okay, still away from Ascanta.
Yeah, it's getting tougher and tougher.
Yeah.
And if the life totals are correct, it's... Yeah, he has invoke, I think.
Oh, okay. So I
This
think
game is...
it will be really tough.
Right.
Okay, so he will start with killing the ballista. So Teferi will not die.
Sure.
If it will probably minus Teferi.
Yeah. And then there's no permanents and...
Coś od góry, tak?
Yeah. So he needs like a ballista from the top. Would be... If he doesn't...
We have Siphoner.
Yeah, it's not gonna do it because
Yeah, now
he has so much mana in Ascanta, and with Teferi that's like
Yeah.
4 cards a turn with selection. So
I think Jarek should play 2 or 3 turns more, and if he see that he can't win, just scope the game and try to win the game 3.
yeah, if it's important, that's fine. Well, usually scooping here.
Now Ascanta is hitting the Settle, Teferi, and Glyph, so a lot of gas. Yeah.
It's just going through the motions now.
Draw
Sure.
Teferi trigger on the stack, so
Well, it's
untap.
not there yet. But yeah. But he's
Yeah,
gonna
it's,
untap that Ascanta.
Uh,
There's just so many cards he's drawing now.
he have 2 memorials, so can always sack these lands, draw
Oh, yeah.
much more cards.
He is
so.
in trouble. But Jarek likes to play, I think, till the bitter end.
Which is not always the great.
Oh yeah, but he saw that steal away, I think, right?
No, he used it on the pirate.
Oh, okay. Well, if he can kill Teferi now, we have a game, but... Which he might be able to do, actually.
I think Wojtek was a bit greedy with these glyphs, because if he picked the settle and even settled the single Siphoner,
Oh, yeah.
then he just have Teferi on the table.
Oh, yeah. I think that would be better, right? And you can see it now. He should be so far ahead, but I think he has, like, just lands in his hand.
Yeah,
He could do, like-
Disalo lands, some draw.
Yeah, he is still super ahead, but...
Yeah, it's 4 cards against 1 in hand, so
it's-
he's digging his... Okay, he find the approach.
Here's the beginning of an end.
Yeah.
And that's gonna come up quick
Yeah.
with the Scanta.
Because green-black deck have no tools to interrupt this combo. He just only can sit and watch you slowly dying.
Yeah, if he plays a land now, I mean, I'm not sure if he didn't, but if he plays a land now and plays another next turn, he can find this sun and cast it, because I think he has a desert there that mills. Then he draws a Scanta.
No, he have 2 memorials, so
Oh,
he can draw
okay.
2. But it's
Well, then he cannot cast it because it's 2 mana intensive.
Yeah, but he can just
Yeah.
use Ascanta and next turn Ascanta and Sans.
Ah, yeah. He is he is so dead.
Yeah.
I mean,
You cannot win this. Sorry.
no. Yeah.
Sorry to ruin your fun, but this game will
I'm
end.
pretty sure it's not fun at this time, you know? I mean, maybe it was, but now it's...
But as we told, it was a really even game.
Yeah, it was a great game. Sure. He's
Yeah,
checking
so-
the graveyard, so maybe he's about to scoop.
So what is
Nope.
important? We didn't see any history of Benalia this game, so maybe Wojtek didn't put them from his sideboard,
Yep.
which is quite a good decision because this card is a bit bad against the black-green Constrictor.
Yeah.
Oh, now he finds the desert that mills. Now he's
Okay, but
but
he chose not to play it. I thought those approaches so good in this matchup.
yeah, approaches are great. He plays
Yes.
2 approaches, so even if one will get duressed or something like this, is still
Right.
valid strategy. And now when he have Torrential Gearhand and Lyra Dawbringer in his decks, he have a lot of more win cons. And we still have to remember that Teferi is a win con.
Yeah, but on the other hand, like we didn't see... well, we saw one Duras and Naraska, but we didn't see those bestiaries.
Now
They're really
Jarek
good.
draw one, but it's a bit
now
too
it's
late.
too late, yeah.
Yeah, if Bestiary is dropped early in the game, it took over the control matchups really fast.
Maybe he played that, you know, when we go back to the first turn, maybe he should Duras there.
Yeah,
He had a 2-drop, you know, sometimes fine, because he let him resolve Ascanta, and that Ascanta
Win the
is
game.
problem, and
Yeah. If your enemy play approach and you can use Ascanta to find this already played approach played once, it means that you can combo not in the 7 turns but in 2 turns.
We should get back to this game because, well, alright, it's the end of the game. Okay. Here's the approach. I thought Jarek was coming back, you know. He had a good board, cards, but this is game.
Okay, yeah. So we'll see the game 3. Players have only less than 15 minutes.
That's not a lot of time.
Yeah, it means that for Jarek, he can win in 15 minutes, but for approach, it's not so easy to win in 15 minutes.
You know, it is quite doable.
Yeah, if you play fast and you know
Yes.
your deck very well, but sometimes, you know, control deck has a lot of decisions to make.
And you know, they're just shuffling now, so it's gonna be another 1-2 minutes
Yeah,
before they get
Wojciech
going.
is changing his sideboard a little bit because now he will be on the draw. So maybe he don't want some cards that are good on play, like maybe he will resign of the Knight of the Graves because they didn't do a lot of job in this matchup.
Oh, I disagree, you know.
Okay, they
Remember
stopped-
that point?
Yeah,
where-
yeah, that's true. They stopped the early game. But if he will side out the Knight of the Graves, he can add 1 Fumigate to his main.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Fumigate get worse and worse compared to how much creature can you have in your... when, I screwed up this sentence.
Doesn't matter, man.
Yeah. Maybe Wojciech will, because he saw the Raska, maybe he will want to put the Spyglass.
Yeah.
Because Raska is problematic for control matchup if it will
Yeah.
stick to
Besides,
battle.
it can also
Shoot the
hit ballista. at least.
And the Bestiary, that's quite important. You can shoot down the pay 1 to draw a card ability.
I believe not. No, because I think it's a triggered ability.
It's not, there's active ability on the Sword Spyglass, yeah? There is, you can...
Yeah, activated
okay,
abilities.
yeah,
only.
so my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if he wants that.
Yeah, Ballista and Vraskas are much were quite good target. He has only 1 Spyglass in the sideboard. I'm not sure.
It would, you know, we would need to look at his main deck and how many cards he doesn't want.
Yeah,
And
he for sure he don't want the negate because he play 1 negate in his main board.
you know what? I'm not sure because if he saw those Raskas, right? If he saw the sideboard, I might keep the negate. It counters the bestiary and the relic seekers. But maybe that's not enough.
Yeah, it's because he still have 4 disallows and 3.
Oh, and the contempts are coming as well.
yeah, but
maybe 7 targets still not enough. Good targets, but
especially that he have syncopated and disallows, so it also hit these cards and it also hit other threats. So
though I remember back in the day, I'm not sure if you're like citing out disallows, but on the play, on the draw, disallows were
much worse,
especially against the quicker decks.
Yeah.
This green black deck is not that quick. He goes grindy post board, so probably not a good idea to.
Jarek has a really good hand. His Duress, Siphoner, Rishkar, and 4 lands, and he's on the play. So he can drop Siphoner turn 2.
Yeah, that's the dream.
Go Duress turn 1.
Oh my God.
We didn't see yet the hand.
I think there's one disallow there.
Essence Scatter, disallow, cast. Okay.
That's a good hand, but look how problematic the turn 2 Siphoner is.
Yeah.
You cannot counter it, then
You cannot interact with it.
Yep. I'm not sure, but maybe he should just take a cast out and screw the counter spells. Though taking disallow always great.
I think even maybe he will want to take Essence Scatter, so he can put his Glint Siphoner, then go to Rishkar. He has 6 power on the battlefield.
Yeah, that's scary.
Drawing extra cards.
That's scary, yes. And
he probably it's looking like Jarek is going for this line.
Yeah,
He
that's a
separates
good
Essence
play.
Scatter from the other cards.
That's a good play, especially since Jarek's hand is not that good in the long term. I mean, he just has those 2 creatures and that's it for now.
But there is the Knight, the Grace. So he have a second turn play that will shut down the Rishkar because it will be 3/2 trying to Siphoner.
Right, but the Siphoner has menace.
Siphoner is still a problem. And now Jarek has 2 energy trying to Ether Hub, so he will draw a card.
If you can chain with the hub, it's the best. The insta card is. Yeah. Oh yeah. That Siphoner is gonna go to work.
Yeah. Crazy value. Right now, if Jarek will find something like Bestiary or another Duress to secure his Siphoner that will not get cast outed. Yeah, he has only lands and Rishkar, Jade Light Ranger and lands on his hand.
Yep.
He'll probably go with Jade Light Ranger to...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, such a blowout.
Yeah, Jarek wanted to play Wooden Land Cemetery, but it will go...
Oh my god, this will haunt him.
Yeah.
That was huge, I mean...
Yeah, because now the 2 disallows
are online.
Yeah.
Oh man, and I know Jarek, for some people it's like, oh, I made one error, let me just play my game, but Jarek is like, he can get triggered, I suppose.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And now disallows are going down, I think.
Something is going down, yeah.
He has 2 disallows, cast out, so soon he will be able to deal with the Siphoner.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he has 1 or 2 energy though.
And Fumigate now.
Yeah, he probably wishes he didn't counterspell that.
I'm not sure of this play. Because right now he could play Antaplant, just cast out the Siphoner.
Because Siphon is drawing 2 cards, right?
And then he can just take down some damage and put the Fumigate.
Yeah.
I think this card that Siphoner is drawing are crucial for this situation.
Yeah, it's a tough choice there because he knows he has a Fumigate, so he's thinking, yeah, let him deploy more stuff and I can kill more creatures. But
it's also true, but
yes, those 2 cards hurt.
He can raise because his Knight is attacking for 3 each turn, so Jarek has lower life total. So just shutting down the Siphoner. If Jarek will deploy Rishkar or something like this, you can just attack into it with your Knight. And then when situation's looking grim, Jarek starts to deploy Gear Hulk stuff, you just fumigate stuff. And
so you're just saying that he doesn't even want to fumigate because the Knight is clocking him?
In this line, I think he will want to fumigate soon. Because he will not counter now, he will just let Jarek play all his threats. Then he will stay with Cast Out and Fumigate.
Of course, and Jarek is in trouble because from the looks of it, it looks like he wants to throw another play there.
Yeah. He tried to bite a counter spell with.
Yeah. And I suppose
Fumigate
those
is going down next
creatures are going down.
Of course, Fumigate will tap out the whole Wojciech lands, and Jarek have a clear field to draw.
Yeah, if he could resolve like Raska right now, I mean, post Fumigate.
But still, he's aware of cast out.
Right.
He saw it. So,
he wouldn't even want to play a Raska.
yeah.
He would just throw a big ballista.
And there is Fumigate.
Here we go. That knight did 11 damage or something like that.
Knight did a really good
I
job.
mean, 9 damage because Siphoner drew 2 cards, I think.
Yeah, that's true. He attacked 3 times and
That's brutal.
probably Jarek will own another Siphoner.
Yeah, that's a good card in this matchup.
Yeah, 1 is in the gray, so it's the 3rd Siphoner. But I think Jarek will try to, because Jarek is aware of 1 Disalo and cast out in his enemy hand. He is
Yep.
not aware of the second Disalo. So probably he will put now the biggest threat as he can to force.
Oh, he's tapped wrong. I actually think it's simple turn. I think he should just Siphoner and Ballista when the opponent is tapped out. That's pretty good. He knows about the cast out, and cast out is coming, and Siphoner probably.
And then he have secured his Gear Hulk.
Does Jarek has a Gear Hulk in his hand?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, then that will do.
Yeah. And now Gear Hulk will pull out his counters on Ballista.
Yes.
And
Look at Wojtek's hand. That would be so sad if he died with that. He has 2 disallows and
oh, and Jarek drew a Vraska. So this is a great turn.
oh my god.
Okay, so Jarek will choose to play Vraska.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a beating.
That was probably, I would probably wait with the cast out.
Yeah.
I know that it's another bonus card from the Siphoner, but
I think that he did alright. I think if I were in his shoes, I would cast out there as well. I mean, like the game gets so low resources. I mean, they had like 2-3 cards each, and a bunch of threats were answered. And if you let the guy just draw 2 cards, and I believe he had at least 2 energy.
but on other hand, Jarek had explore 1 of Siphoner to his graveyard, which indicate that he have a lot of good cards in his hand, and he don't need additional cards.
Maybe that's a good point, but I still don't know if you can let the.
Yeah, that is quite tough decision, and this is what we have talked before, that control players have a lot of hard decisions. Now
that's gonna get countered.
Yeah. Now he needs something like, I don't know, settle the wreckage or another fumigate to stabilize the board, but still, Vraska is going up. It's at 10 already.
Yeah. And you know, the Ballista is on board, so if you know, what we can see is Jarek going for ultimate, which gets disallowed.
Yeah, and it would be very good, because if Jarek will try to go to ultimate, then
but you know, you'll see Jarek. I mean, I think most people just ultimate here, but Jarek might even go like +2, you know,
yeah,
and ultimate next turn.
Just to be.
He just likes his cards, you know, to be safe. I would work for him. Like. Ah, Raska is going off screen. Well, she is doing something. I think that might be a pirate.
Yeah, so he plus.
Yeah, yeah. See, he likes her. But he is in so much trouble either way.
Yeah, there's no. It's like not coming back from this point.
Oh yeah, and he is smartly keeping back the ballista against the saddle, I suppose. Yeah, he should throw that field so he can transform Escanta. Oh, he has a illumination, right?
Land and Apro.
That's interesting, but he's dead.
Yeah, Apro did not win this situation because he can just Apro because Vraska then ultimate.
And Ballista pings you.
Yeah. He needs a settle the wreckage now and this Disalo. So he can Disalo Vraska ult.
Oh, yeah. And still he is in so much trouble, even if he could do that.
So he's bluffing that he have settle because he is dead on board. So he don't want to deploy any card to prevent Jarek from alpha striking.
Yep.
But still, the safe play is attack with 3 pirates. even 2 Pirates, and then just finish the work with Ballista.
So write the table number in the top right corner.
Yeah, it's a pity.
Yeah, I think
It was a good game.
it was a good game. I think the moment when he decided to...
He actually top decked that Raska, you know?
yeah, but still...
So the cast out was okay on Siphoner. If he
but
didn't,
on the other hand, he would put Gear Hulk, 8-8 Gear Hulk on the battlefield.
right.
I think the crucial moment of the game was a moment when he decided to put the Tapland instead of to cast out the first Siphoner.
Right.
He puts the Tapland and then delay his Fumigate to try to make the maximum value from it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that turn was interesting.
Yeah. Probably it was the moment when the game started to going to
Alright.
Jarek favor.
Yep.
Yeah, so thank you for attention for this round, and soon we'll start the finals of LCQ.
Oh my god.
And right now we'll do a short break waiting for the finals. So
Thank you.